r/AskReddit. What's a sign someone has been through a lot of shit? In social situations they never ask people about their family. Mostly cause they don't want people asking them about theirs. That's a new one my wife pointed out to me. They don't ask for help, because people have let them down a lot. Keeping themselves distant from everyone. Not opening up. To add to this, I will say I am fairly well qualified, having had 2 immediate family members die. I would love to talk about it, but every time somebody has got this out of me, it has been a complete conversation killer. It's one thing to have a simple heart-to-heart with a friend about some of your problems. But when you drop a nuclear bomb like that on somebody who obviously will never have the words to help, it just makes the whole experience a catch-22. You can't navigate it. You either leave your friends wondering why you're so closed, or you completely kill a nice moment and risk receiving the unwanted sympathies when that piece of sensitive gossip inevitably spreads. It just sucks. They have the ability to turn to stone at the snap of a finger. Any past emotions, just gone. Stubbornly independent because they don't believe they can rely on anyone. They don't trust people and aren't surprised by weird things that people do in public. They tend to keep a lot of information about themselves locked up for fear of it being used against them. How fast they can flip the switch and not put up with your shit anymore. They are empathetic, kind, and generous because they get it. People pleasing. Apologizing too much. Internalized blame. Not being fazed by terrible things and finds very little to be really shocking. A good listener. Lack of boundaries. A loner. Quiet. Avoids people and crowds. Avoids drama. Doesn't really care about gossip, small talk, or the mundane stuff. Doesn't have much to do with family. Sometimes I wish I didn't know these things. We lose it over little things because we aren't allowed to lose it over big things. Surprisingly reliable during high-stakes chaos, but a tiny small thing will send us spiraling for days. They avoid vulnerability. Zero tolerance for drama, bullshit, and toxic behavior. They're more likely to just walk away from friendships and relationships at the first sign. Always checking that you're okay, so they know they haven't done anything wrong or upset you somehow. Incredibly self-aware, very open about some experiences, make jokes about trauma. Enough about me. How are you doing? Socially distant, not trusting of anyone. They apologize a lot for basically everything. I grew up in what is, by definition, a death cult. Though even after all these years, I still feel silly and dramatic saying that. I have seen evil and what it does to people, those I considered friends and family. I have felt firsthand the effects of said evil. Evil is not usually flagrant. It's insidious and imitates normality. It either breaks you, making you a barely functional person, a recluse who cannot handle to norms of life, socializing, health, employment, etc. Or you come out the other side having learned to channel suffering into empathy. You develop a discerning eye for spotting pain, depression, and anxiety in others. This empathy pushes you to grow as a person and better yourself and others around you. Action capable in tough situations. The eyes are a pretty good indicator. Been through shit eyes seems to be a thing. They seem to wait for bad things to happen and can't imagine a good or normal outcome. Hyper-alertness, aka hypervigilance. One fixation on potential threats, dangerous people, animals, or situations. 2. An increased startle reflex, more likely to jump or be jarred by sudden sounds. 3. Dilated pupils. 4. Higher heart rate. 5. Elevated blood pressure. 6. Behavioral, obsessive, avoidance of certain situations. They're angry, and resentful. I'm going against the grain here by saying this, but as someone who has experienced child abuse and been blamed for it and been misunderstood my entire life, yeah, I'm angry and resentful. Sorry. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more.